The final game in my list 2018 games that I missed. Kingdom Come Deliverance. We traveled through Greek, went down to the Hollow Nest, and then climbed Celeste Mountain. Now we go back in time to Sweden. I will play in normal, because I don't know how hardcore for players who are familiar with the essentials of combat and survival in the world of Kingdom Come Deliverance. You know what? Uh, Kingdom Come Deliverance. I'm typing Kingdom Deliverance, okay? Kingdom Come Deliverance, should I play in hardcore? Let's see. Steam review. People just play normal if you're learning the game. So that's fine. We'll play normal. I understand. Warhorse. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Holy Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Emperor Charles IV. But now, with his son, Wenceslas the Idle, and the Bohemian, the king's inactivity angered many of the nobility as well as his first-hand brother King Sigmund of Hungary, who decided to take drastic steps and restore the power to the empire. Got it. One in the bag. So it's 2 in the morning. We'll probably do like an hour, maybe a little bit longer. I'll see what happens. Silver's Galats, 1403. Kingdom Come Deliverance, 1403. The world building. So I heard this game is quite buggy at launch, is why I waited to play it. It's been, what, like a year? No, I think it was like March of September last year. No, it was March this year, wasn't it? It was 20. No, it was not 2019 game. It must have been like Q3, Q4 last year. Because I wanted to do it. But you know what? I'll push it back. Is that mother? Mother? Mama?
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like
I'm gonna
he's
up
out
voices when I
all
can.
Evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Henry Smith, son of a blacksmith.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this?
Henry, my boy.
Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
Can I pause not to voice
Been
it?
at
No.
that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well,
One deep scratch,
don't
brother.
come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Dashing. Yep. Hey, there it is. It just needs a minute.
Fine state
Just a
you're in
minute.
this
There we go.
morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Under your beeswax, mother? By means of the first two choices in the dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, not to worry, all characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Typically in a RPG, I go for a either a stealthy character or a vocal character. So I might try to go for dialogue for now.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't.
Still can't
fill
pause
your
the
head
game and
with
up the volume.
nonsense.
So
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
why would I be interested in sword
You
fighting?
think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if
You can
you
see it on
say
his
so.
face.
I don't mean to pry.
The
but you know
scum,
your
the
father has a
grease.
dim view of such things.
Just lie to your mother. Have my friends been here?
You and Fritz come looking for me.
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Oh, leave a bean, brother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
Do you need help?
To do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad.
Let's change the
But I'm
subject.
fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Is Paul angry with me?
Rather angry with me for sleeping late.
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain. But he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
It's fine. He's like, what, 35? He has 2 more years left of his life anyway.
He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
See ya, Ma. Ma. I gotta go to my settings, Ma.
Pater noster, qui es in celis, sanctificetur nomen tuum, veniat regnum tuum, fiat
Sounds
voluntas
better. There we go. If we might do the DLC, I don't know. Depends. I refuse to sit. Ma, you don't mind, do you? Scouts. Eat from the pot. Drop into pot. Did we just grab cheese? I don't understand. I can go over to food anyway, but it's whatever. Delish. Anything else? Alright, Ma. Where's Da? Carol. Let's pillage the all storage. They won't mind, will they? That Henry. You need some apples, Henry. Come on. There you go. You don't have a lockpick? Compass will tell you where to go to the quest you're pursuing. Just head for the active objective waypoint. Go to father. Boy, father. Can I? There you go.
At least you're up. That's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure
Father!
To hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? Alright. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Alright, father. Yeah, I'm on it. Find all your information about the quest in the log, and for clarity, there are also indicated on the map, as well as the compass on top of your screen. Not the most, it's not the biggest compass. Want to sneak in somewhere, make sure no one sees you or hears you, whether you're seen or not depends on the light in your clothing, whether they heal you just depends on the surface you're moving on, okay.
Welcome, Henry.
X is jump, huh? B is sprint. Ganesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Alright, Grumpert. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can often choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can use speech, which however is influenced by the reputation you have at the moment with the person you're talking to. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. So the quality of your attire and how well groomed you are, together with your reputation, can make a big difference to how people respond to you. If If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you on walls and be more willing to assign risky tasks to you. It's influenced mainly by your strength and deterrent effect of your weapons and equipment, but other things are also taken into your account, such as blood stains on your clothes. Sometimes rely on money to do talking for you, just have to agree on the persuasive sum. Bribing people work in the same way as shopping, as trade and haggling. In special cases, you can also try another skill, etc. Example, horsemanship. Not the manner of persuasion that's important, but also the specific offer. It's sometimes not enough just to choose according to your highest characteristics. You have to really read what you're going to say. But different approaches work on different people. You wouldn't intimidate a tough brawler easily no matter how well you dress. You won't impress the nobility easily. That's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned a universal value, but compared with the abilities of his counterpart. You can see the value of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can also see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you. If there's someone you know well, or if you're skilled at reading people, learning the perk empathetic. The amount you have to pay, your money. Total speech skill level, charisma skill level, and total strength level. Level of reputation with your counterpart. Not just about the stats though, the outcome is influenced by other factors, e.g. your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can't outdo the nimble tongue of the merchants, for example, you may want to poison him a little first, and then he will be easier to persuade. Or if you lead a guard away from his friends, he'll be easier to scare.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing. So leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
I just knock him out. I'll do it. Break into his house and just steal it and sell him somewhere else. I know I wanted to go and knock him out. That's his axe. So what else was it? A hammer or nails? Can I just pat the horse in the rear and get kicked in the face and end the game now? I understand about trespassing. It's not my first rodeo. Can I grab that coin? Nah. Alright. Get on up.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick
Okay.
to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Alright, Fritz. Hold up. To me, it's F for Fritz, so.
Hey! Damn! A thief! He's stealing here! Guard! Come here, quick! There's a thief over there!
Halt!
Unarmed combat. Listen, I made a mistake. I didn't think he was there. Hook, strong, slower hand strike to the head. Jab, direct hand blow to the face. Kick, kicks opponent away. Lock onto opponent, switch to near opponent, or next opponent. B to unlock. Block, raises your and holds hand in defense. Opponent, this indicator shows roughly how much health the opponent has left. The more wounded he is, the slower he'll attack and react. When the end is near, he may either try to flee or surrender. Your wounds icons that notify you when you're wounded or if you're bleeding. If your opponent's strike hits your armor or you block it, it will cost you stamina. When your stamina is completely depleted, you won't be able to defend yourself and will be wounded. Attacking will also deplete your stamina, especially when wielding a heavy weapon. You cover yourself badly, and your armor is weak. Strikes will wound you. Heavy wounds will lead to bleeding. Bleeding will lead to death. The more your health is depleted, the lower your maximum stamina.
Surrender! You'll have to answer for your law breaking.
I'm trying to surrender.
You were seen stealing. You should have thought twice about what you were doing. That will land you a fat fine.
Hey! Who's there?
Just my luck. Look, I can't tell you anymore. The fate of the whole empire hangs in the balance between King Wenceslas
Really?
and King Sigismund. High politics, you know? Not a peep to anyone.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale?
Yes.
Not a chance.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Put me in jail then.
Get
Alright.
moving.
Not going off the best start.
There. And spread your arms and legs. Let's see if you have anything else suspicious on you.
Sorry, Father, we got arrested.
Maybe next time you'll think twice about breaking the law.
Off to a great start.
Hey! I'm over here! What the hell's going on? Let me out! For the love of God, let me out! Let me out!
I think we might have lost. Wait, we're gonna get the beginning again. You died in jail. Okay. Good job. Continue. Burn to death in the first quest. Congratulations. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Henry! Where are you, Henry? Alright, Father. I'm gonna talk to the other people first. How about that? Now I'm gonna look at the map. Cool school at the castle. I'm probably gonna do the same stuff anyway, so I just won't steal the axe with him looking at me. I'm not gonna grab it yet either. Let me go talk to him.
God be with you, Kunesh.
I already know. Ate my first rodeo.
Don't come back.
Axe, hammer, and nails. Leaving his stuff out in the open like that, you moron. You fool. Boo doo doo boo doo 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 doo. Let's go into his house so we can mark the thing. That's not good.
Hey!
I'm trying to remember the controls still.
You've no business here. Clear off.
Okay. I'm aware.
Take!
Get your grapple out of here, punk.
Damn.
Hold on, can I look at this stuff again? Lock, raises and hold. Okay, so unlock. Go to opponent, switch to next opponent. Uncommon kick. Stab. Jabbed hand below the face. Destroy your attacking. Okay. Get your grapple out of here, punk. He just keeps doing it.
You're going to cry now.
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might
The
have one.
dodge. I'm trying my best here. I don't know how he's doing that grapple every time. Doesn't hear brother.
I give up. You hear?
Kunda!
Sorry, did I give up or did he give up?
Here!
I don't give up. Go to mother. Listen here, brother. I got you. Just don't worry about it.
Way off. Take that! Oh! Well landed!
Ooh.
Oh dear, did that?
I don't know how to get out of the grab. We did it, I think. Actually, a boxing champ. Okay.
Sod it!
Get off me. Get off me.
All right, you win. I surrender.
That's right. I'm going to crowd a mother, get patched up, while you...
Go. Get out of here now.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Punk. My house, punk. Go. Mother, oh my god. It hurts. Please. I'm seeing red. Mama.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that.
Drenched in my own blood. Your baby.
There you are, good as new.
Oh,
You ought
thank
to
you.
learn to do that yourself.
Thanks,
And you're carrying these wicker baskets up and down a hill? You should be a medic. We're in. I get some lockpicks, yeah? D is for other guy. Up is map, right? Yeah. Is this guy right below? See, there's two here, and it's hard to, sword fighting. Where's our journal at? How do we get there? From Fritz to open Kanesh's chest. Where is Fritz? Nothing about Fritz. I gotcha. Well, nothing about where he is. Is he a baker? Fritz, are you, brother?
Hey,
That's
Henry's
Rob.
come to see us.
No, his name is Charles Murray's helper. It was to rob him. His name is not Rob. Fritz, my boy. Shop card. Fritz? Nope, you're a traitor. Oh, Fritz, there you are. Marana?
Linen and silk.
Isn't Fritz one of those boys' friends? They would be at the tavern, wouldn't they? Tavern is E. I might flip B and L3.
You can't be serious, Dutch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he...
Don't mind the blood.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg.
Deutsch is spouting shit. What? Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians?
Disturb the chicken.
And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this. He would have you whipped like a dog.
Your dear will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
I just came here for a lockpick.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Over some tomfoolery.
Give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit.
Think?
It made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house. You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not
I really
gonna
would not
take
like to
all
get
that.
some fecal matter
It's our
near
duty to
my
defend the honor of
cuts.
our king. So, Hal, are you with us?
Hell yeah, brother.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Finesse owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright. Let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Our friends. A little bloody. Where do you remember controls? I'm gonna go with you cannot. Actually, never mind. Pope Benedict the 13th. Albert IV of Habsburg. The house is whitewashed. Ooh, ooh.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
Alright. Hey, ma'am.
What do you want?
Deutsch's wife.
I just went by the tavern, and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Too easy. Fling that dung, boys. Release the hounds. Game saved. Andale. Go and get revenge on Dutchich. Henry, your cuts. Henry. The fresh blood on your
What
clothes.
are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, doshes.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try.
He looks
What
like
are you
the,
doing here,
what's his name?
Bizek? Hanging out with this boxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Matt LeBlanc.
Fuck her! I'll make you pay for that.
Listen, mother just patched me up. I can do anything. I'm sorry. Is this, Bethesda guy? Whose name escapes me for some reason? Todd Howard? Just by the neck. You know who I just fought, man? That's right.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catchpole is on his way!
That hurt?
Oh, boys, get out of here. Don't whistle, you weirdo. You're running for the popo. Shh, shh. Too easy. You can go wash your hands. Sorry, it's B. Forgot. Is it that easy? Out of his jurisdiction. Alright, lads, where are you? Is the hammer in here? No, no, no. Boys? Boys?